I wanted to do a quick video today about card interactions. So these are interactions between cards that I will not claim to have discovered myself. I'm sure they've been out there somewhere and somebody's noticed. In fact, one of them I actually did see on Reddit a little while back, but the other ones I kind of came across and I was like, oh, those are kind of cool. So nothing super flashy or anything, just kind of simple. But I'll go with the first one is the one I saw on Reddit actually, and it starts with Thermo Alchemist, everybody's favorite. This is the Eldritch Moon version before he started printing it uncommon, which is kind of crazy. I think that this was once a common, but yeah, 2 mana, 0/3 defender, deals 1 damage to each opponent when you tap it, and then you can untap it when you cast an instant or sorcery spell. So really great card, always been good in basically every every format that's been in. But then I discovered this interaction here with Sigil of Sleep. So for just 1 mana, you attach to the Thermo Alchemist. Every time it deals damage to that player, you can return target creature that player controls to its owner's hand. So if you have a way to keep tapping and untapping it, you can bounce their stuff pretty regularly, like with some exceptions, obviously, but they're going to have a hard time keeping creatures down on the battlefield until they deal with, one or the other. So really, really cool interaction and not super expensive. Sigil of Sleep was like, I think less than 50 cents, something like that. So even though it's an old card from one of the Urza sets, which is crazy because those sets are usually some of the cards are a little pricey. But all right, so the second interaction one is Nessian Boar. It's not very good. I pulled this in a pack and I was pretty disappointed because I saw the 5 mana 10/6, all creatures able to block it do so. So I was thinking Tree Shaker Chimera at first, which is a much better card than this. But whenever it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller draws a card, and that really sucks. You don't want to give your opponent free cards. So you can wipe their board maybe. But then they're getting a bunch of cards off of it, and that's not good. But if you have our friend Hole Breacher in, everybody's favorite Merfolk, they're not going to be getting any cards, and you're going to be getting treasure tokens instead. So the chance to possibly wipe their board and get treasure tokens off of the deal, it's pretty good. So you just have to make sure, if you don't already have Hull Breacher on the battlefield, you want to flash it in after you declare attackers and before blockers, because it says, whenever it becomes blocked, then they draw a card. So you want Hull Breacher to be in play before blockers are declared. And this one, Nessian Boar, is like a 20-cent card. Hull Breacher is a little bit more expensive, so not exactly budget, but and then it's not the part of the third interaction, but this is actually another one that I wanted to talk about because it has the same card involved. Secret Rendezvous from Strixhaven, little used card, just because it's a sorcery that you and target opponent each draw 3 cards. You might use this for commander if maybe like a political card or something like that, but most of the time it's a sorcery, so they're gonna get to play with their new cards before you get the chance to. So that kind of killed it for me. But when you have Hull Breacher in play, it essentially says you draw 3 cards and you make 3 treasure tokens. Or if you want to point it another way, you can say, 0 mana and you draw 3 cards. So doesn't get much better than that. Okay, so for the last interaction, this one's really simple. This is one I just kind of noticed when I was going through stuff. Starts with Challenger Troll, 5 mana from War of the Spark, 6/5 creature, uncommon. Each creature you control with power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Okay, so 1 creature, that's it. Okay, but then you get Gruul War Chant in play, 4 mana, red-green enchantment from Dragon's Maze. Each attacking creature you control gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So I looked up the rules because I know MTG rules can be a little funky sometimes. Okay, does this, do they cancel each other out? What's going on? But no, these are both in play. That means that's pretty good. That means anything with a baseline power 3 can't be blocked at all, because the Girl War chant will give it the +1/+0 to satisfy the power 4 or greater stipulation on Challenger Troll. So if you like your stuff getting through, having these two cards on the battlefield at the same time is it's going to work out pretty well for you. So that's all I had. Just a few quick interactions. All right, have a good day, everybody. Bye.